Ben Klee, and I am from Granite City High School. I didn't know, but are you all aware that Illinois has the most unfair educational funding system in the nation? For every dollar spent to educate students from wealthier districts, like the very affluent districts outside of Chicago, only 81 cents are spent on the students from districts like Granite City, Collinsville, Madison, Alton, and East St. Louis, which have less property rights. In our current system, some wealthy schools get as much as $30,000 per student, while others who have much greater needs spend little as $6,000 per student. Now, how is that fair? Through this way of funding, the state is sending a message to us that some kids are worth more than others, and that's wrong. That's the wrong message that you want to send to students.
Wrong.
Hundreds of thousands of public school students like myself from rural, urban, and suburban schools districts receive subpar resources for education, while more affluent districts receive an abundance of supports. That's not okay, and it's not fair.
Hi, my name is Dwight Kay. Here are some of the problems we face in Granite City. We have old textbooks or not enough textbooks. We have lack of the dependable technology in our schools. We are closing schools, causing the students to be bused all the way across town to wherever they can fit. Elimination of classes, especially in our vocational classes. Graphics arts, communications, foods, other academic courses because the district cannot afford to hire any more people. All this is causing us students in the area to not to reach our fullest potential. And how are we supposed to grow in Granite City and make the city better whenever we're not allowed to be able to be funded to be able to achieve our academic potential? Like, for example, I'm from the automotive program, and we have books in there that are from the 90s, and if you haven't noticed, not a lot of cars are driving around these days from the 90s, so it's kind of hard to work on newer technology when you're stuck with outdated technology, and you can't learn everything, so.
Hey everybody, my name is Zach Duffield. I'm from Granite City High School. I just want to start off by saying I was in the graphic arts class and they took it away just a few years ago, and I was able to learn so many new opportunities. I could learn stuff for new job opportunities, all kinds of stuff for college and everything. I would say I believe in equality, equity. Equity means students get the resources they need to be successful, which is different than all students getting the same thing. For example, if I'm good at math and my friend isn't, should we both get money for a math tutor? Or no, unfortunately that is pretty much how it is now. How the state of Illinois currently does its education funding. And we believe that state resources should go to school districts based on the needs of their students, with more funds going directly to support students who need extra support. Kids don't control where they're born.
That's true.
There is a solution to this problem. Legislation has already been passed in the Illinois Senate to make education funding equitable so that every student gets what he or she needs to reach their full potential. This legislation, known as 231, or SB 231, has now been passed on to the Illinois House of Representatives, and we hope that it will soon come to the floor for a vote by representatives like Representative Kay. In Madison County, there are 13 school districts. No district in Madison County will lose money next year. 7 districts gain under Senate Bill 231. Granite City, Collinsville, Alton, Madison, Alton, East Alton, Wood River, and Wood River, Hartford. 5 districts qualify for a 7-year adequacy grant because they are spending less than adequately per student. Roxana, Triad, Edwardsville, Highland, and Bethalto. 1 district, Venice, is spending over 110% of their adequacy target, so they qualify for a transitional hold harmless, which keeps them from losing money next year, and is phased out over the next 4 years. At Granite City High School, one of our teachers, Miss Mary Jo Siebold, she is the home ec teacher. She's retiring after this year, and we have no money to hire a new teacher to keep the home ec program going. Now, that is a program that is vital to the school district. It's not just a math class, a biology class. That is a life skills class. That is a class that it's basic needs for when you move on from high school. You need to know how to cook. You need manners. You need table manners. You need to know those things in your everyday life. And it's just not right to not have funding for programs such as cooking. Additionally, all protections for services to spell education children remain in place. There is no risk that a change in the method of funding will lead to children being denied services. Senate Bill 231 seems like a good thing to me. Unfortunately, there's been misinformation that has been put out by the bill. Others are thinking only about their school district, which is doing fine, and don't see the needs of students in their neighboring school districts as being their problem. I believe that if we are all connected, and when students in one school district are not able to reach their full potential, we are all hurt. Senate Bill 231 is important to me, and I am grateful to the United States Congressionals of Metro East for holding this prayer vigil for the equitable funding for all students and older. Thank you.
Warriors.